In the last section, the photo section, I said that the plan is probably the most important thing, and that was true for the photo section. But for the question and response section, the plan is really not all that important. The most important thing for this section is knowing all the different types of questions that you will hear, and also knowing all the different responses to those questions. Now, I know it's obvious, the name of this section is question and responses. So of course, questions and responses will be important, but it is worth being said. Study these questions and study the different responses. And also remember, each question does not only have one response. Usually each question will have many different responses to it. So try to remember those and try to remember all the different questions, and you should do well in this part of the test. Okay, now let's talk about some different ways that you can practice for the question and response section. Now, the best way to practice is, of course, doing real TOEIC question and response questions. Listening to a TOEIC CD. And this is really a good way to practice. You listen to the CD, look at the transcript. If there are some words you don't know or some questions you don't know, write those in your notebook and use your dictionary to understand them. The problem with this is that listening to a TOEIC CD is boring. And after 15, 20 minutes, most people get tired. So there are some more interesting ways that we can practice. One way is to simply make English-speaking friends. Now, some of you it might be difficult, but if you can, find some English-speaking friends and have conversations, go have coffee together or go drinking together or whatever. But if you can have those type of friends, your normal everyday conversations, you will be practicing for the TOEIC test, and it will help you a lot, especially for this section. Another great way to practice is TV or movies, English TV or English movies. Most of us, we have jobs and we work. And when you finish work, you're tired and you don't really want to study TOEIC for an hour or 2 hours or 3 hours. We're tired. So what we can do is watch an English TV show. Even though you're tired, it's still entertainment. So it doesn't feel like studying. And a great thing about English TV shows or movies is that with DVDs, they have subtitles. So what you can do is, say, Tuesday, you watch the TV show with English subtitles. So you're listening and you're reading the English subtitles. Then on Wednesday, you watch the same TV show again, but with no subtitles. This is a great way to practice your listening. So, these ways to practice are really kind of more interesting, a little more fun ways. Of course, you should still do practice questions and you should still study real question-response questions as well. But these things can help you.